and even if you needed to go to 9, but like that
can be one
short
of the best in the
term,
league.
that short term gives you enough of a window to definitely find out whether or not he can overcome his health issues moving forward,
Yeah.
and without making a major commitment. So I think it's good for Vancouver.
All right.
Speaking of which, Toronto Maple Leafs.
We've been good boys. We've been an hour and 15 minutes into our show. We haven't even really mentioned the Leafs. So here we go.
Yeah, you're right.
You been okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with
It's a lot more fun than doing Marner Watch.
it. Well,
David watch. Just transferred a little west. That's all.
Yeah, fair.
Speaking of goaltenders, Elliot Friedman, I think, put out a report, or at least was heard on his 32 Thoughts, talking about the Leafs and Stolars trying to sign a new deal. With that comes the news today about Joseph Wall, Sammy, that he has left the team.
Maple Leaf statement on Joseph Wall. The Toronto Maple Leafs announced today that goaltender Joseph Wall has taken a leave of absence from the team to attend to a personal family matter. No additional details will be provided at this time, and we ask that his privacy be respected. So there's a statement from the Leafs on Joseph Wall.
Well, just off the top, we hope everything's okay with Joseph Wall or a family member or whatnot, and it's a short stay away, but without knowing anything, this puts I think it puts a ton of strain on Stolars as is.
Yeah. You know, it's totally unrelated to anything previous, so it's tough to be like, this guy, because he has had some injury stuff where he's just surprisingly been away. This is obviously separate.
Joseph Wall?
Joseph
Yeah.
Wall.
Do you remember last year?
Well, the playoffs the year before.
This time last year,
Yeah, he got hurt.
he was
Preseason.
expected, I think, to start in
Game one.
Montreal.
Yeah.
And then the Hildebeest showed up in Montreal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like opening night. And then Hildeby started the second
I
game
think
of the season against the Devils.
Might have
They
been
won.
might have been a groin or something. But like,
This is unrelated to that. So
no, but what is related is you just don't know with this guy,
Yeah.
right? You just, for
That
whatever
has
reason,
been-
there's just he can't get rid of this being unreliable,
But I mean, I don't know.
And I know this has nothing to do with anything collectively, but it's just
It's been
every
undeniable
time.
matter.
It seems like every time there's a scenario where you think, everything's fine, it's not,
Yeah.
and I don't know, it's just something he can't shake off right now.
Well, hopefully, this one is like, all right, he's back in a couple days and had to clear up something or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
it is interesting because Stolars is very much in the limelight right
Yeah.
now. Contract status up. I think we would all expect him to sign and be comfortable with him signing. And I'm going to guess you're going to say shorter term, though. You don't want to see length as a...
I don't want to see length. I don't want to. For me, I get that it's not a great market out there for goalies, and that puts a ton of stress on the Maple Leafs. But this is a guy who had a great season last year, but still is within his window of looking like a very good, solid kind of backup. There's no look of a starting goalie.
I mean, I think he was, excellent for.
Starting goalies play 45, 50 games, Sammy, not 30.
Yeah.
I think he got a second place Vezina vote last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still in his window of being a 30 plus kind of guy. So if you're going to pay him $5 million, is this the year now he jumps to start 50 games in his career?
Well, you're right that he should.
He started his career high was last year with 34 starts, which isn't a ton, and he was.
That's not number one goalie status.
He turns 32 in January of this season. So he's 31 right now.
But they
Never
also,
played more than 30.
I don't think they're treating him like a flat out starting goal.
No, if you were a 926 over 50 games, they
Yes.
give you 10 million.
Yeah, you're a $10 million guy.
He
So I
was
think
925 the year before. Insane save percentage 2 years in a row.
And they have Wall. I mean,
Logan.
whenever Wall comes back from whatever I think they kind of treat it as a tandem, and they're paid as such. Like, what does Wall make? 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of their plan, and whoever's
So
not going into the playoffs.
4 times 3, 4.25 times 3.
I've heard he's going to get more than that.
Well, there was a recent goalie contract that somebody signed. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but I think I would like to see. I know he's got a good track record or whatever, but
Here's your 50.
okay, feels and not necessarily feels high, but I think Kipper has a point with the lack of starts.
Even if you got to overpay, maybe to your point, I said 4.5. If you go 5, okay. I think I can live with 5 times 3.
Lankinen is 30 years old, so about the same age. He got 4.5. Numbers aren't as good, but he's played a lot more games. He played 51 games last year.
Or if I'm Brad Tree living, okay, Stoli, bet on yourself. I'm offering you 5 times 3. If you can put together between 45, 50, 53 games, and it's looking good, I'll bump you to 7.5, 8 million.
Yeah. Do it for 2 years.
I mean, and losing him last year to me in the playoffs was the turning point of the run, really, to me. Like, because I don't think Joseph Wall was very good coming in after that, and I thought he was brilliant for a lot of the games that he played in. And he was a real, I don't know, like, star on the team. Like, everybody kind of looked at him. He was playing really well, and then Bennett bonked him, and he never was back.
926 regular season. He was a 901 in playoffs.
Yeah.
7 games. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Bonked on the head, and then Wool was a 880.
Yeah, he wasn't very good.
Whatever he was. So I know saves percentage isn't everything, but there's no doubt that losing Stolarz hurt them last year. So
Yep.
you just sign him and hope if you can get 40 games of that number, okay. But then now is it Dennis Hildeby who just signed a contract as the next guy?
Again,
I like this vacuum off.
you hope if Joseph Wall needs 2 or 3 weeks, like you're just going to go with Stolarz and Hildeby to start.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's
Where
what
do you go pick up a goalie?
No, they did that last year with Hildeby and Stolarz for the first.
Hildeby's no, he can't play in the NHL.
We'll see. I mean, if you're judging it off of last season, you're 100% correct. But I think, you have to hope for a bit of development, a bit of him growing up a touch and being able to maybe be a backup. No, like I think there's a world where he could be the first week or 2 of the season's
So
backup.
he was 6 games, 878 save percentage for the Leafs last year, 908 with the Marlies, and then he didn't play in the playoffs for the Marlies, just 1 game because I guess he was up, right?
Yeah.
Like he spent time on the bench.
Yeah.
I think again, if Joe Wall is out for a prolonged period of time, man, that's going to put a ton of pressure on Stolarz to play 3 out of 4, and I don't know where
But, like, you should
he
be able
is.
to do that.
No, why?
Well,
Why?
because he's
Based on what?
He's their starting goalie, or right now.
Just
or
because you get named a starting goalie doesn't mean you're starting goalie. It
Right.
means that you have no other choice but to put you in net.
So in your opinion, that's like
Where-
you have to handle it.
He's been a pro now for how long? 10 years, 12 years. He's never played 40 games in the NHL, but now he will. That's what you're telling me.
Well, I think a lot of it has been he's been behind someone better.
No, he's also been hurt. He's a little damaged. Okay? There's knee issues
There you
here.
go, pebble on the knee last year.
There is
Operation.
there's a lot of wear and tear on this guy.
Yeah.
And again, you want to give him 4 years or maybe 5 years on a knee that you're not sure of.
Numbers are and he played 142 NHL games.
Yeah, I know.
That's like Hall of Fame. 600 games.
I know.
And if you can score 2 goals in the opening game, you're on pace for 160.
Totally. It's such a good point.
I know.
Debunked. Totally debunked. You're right.
So, did you want to talk about Matthews?
Sorry?
Did you want to talk about Matthews?
Sure, absolutely.
Because you got me to dig these clips up, and I